AmaZulu traditional Prime Minister Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi has just concluded a media briefing here at Kwakhangelamankengane Royal Palace, where he was addressing members of the media about the recent developments that are happening here at the Royal Palace. Let's further engage on this subject and welcome Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi. Thank you very much, Prince, for your time.
Thank you.
The statement that you read to us a short while ago seems to suggest that it's going to be a long road for the royal family to try and find each other. Is that your view?
No, I think it's quite clear. I think that anyone wouldn't contradict that view, especially when there are more than one person now who are throwing in their hats into the ring, who are claiming that they are entitled to ascend the Zulu throne. So it does give even government a reason to say that let it be delayed, that even the coronation of the king will probably take a long time. I mean, the formal coronation before it takes place, because, I mean, clearly the government can rightly say that when there's litigation in courts, that litigation has to, take its course first before actually they do anything about the coronation.
Makeba, you've also been accused, as the traditional prime minister now, of fueling divisions in the royal family by some of the people who have written the letter to the premier requesting the issue of security to be dispersed equally to both current King Misuzulu as well as Prince Smagade. What is your response to those allegations that you are fueling divisions in the royal family?
I must say that I'm quite flabbergasted, actually, to hear that accusation, because in the first place, it is the will that was read that named our present king as the heir, and it's not myself. But I saw in the minutes that they've submitted to the premier of the province, the Honorable Mrs. Galala, that they're actually saying that he was appointed by myself only, and that, whereas in fact they were present at this meeting themselves, and there's no time where I declared that the king is the king. Immediately, of course, after we were told that the king had identified the queen of Kwakhangelamankengane as his chief wife, even that without any will, that automatically meant that he is the heir, comes from a house, because whenever a king does that, or any inkosi, even he asks the people of the nation to contribute cattle to the lobolo, then he contractually binds himself that the heir will come from that house. So that therefore, even if there was no will, automatically the heir would still have been the present king, King Misuzulu, because he comes from the house of the chief wife, who is also the daughter of His Majesty King Sopoza II.
Well, there was Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi giving us an update about the developments happening here at the royal household. One of the things, of course, that he said in that statement was the issue of saying that it seems as though that battle lines have been drawn with regards to the issue of succession.